2016 has been another huge year in golf. The Olympics, the Ryder Cup, 4 brand new major champions. But along with all of that, the emergence of some true characters on tour. If not most notably, this man next to me, Andrew Beef Johnston. Hoik yourself up there.
Oh, what's this at the back?
Nice and high up here. Nice bird's eye view. Beef, here we are in South Africa on safari. It is amazing to be doing this with you. Have you been on safari before?
Yeah, I'd done it once before at Leopard Creek a few years ago, but looking forward to doing it again.
Is this probably one of the coolest things about being a pro golfer, being able to come out to the other side of the world and just see stuff like this? Yeah,
definitely, you know, and like to come and play like such great events and to see parts of the world pretty much every week and see different things, it's amazing.
Okay, well, we are on the outside of the bush as it stands. We're not deep enough to see the animals. So let's just talk about what an unbelievable year you have had. You are now a golfing superstar. Life must be pretty sweet for you right now, I imagine.
Yeah, it's pretty mad. Like, I still don't think I've quite settled down to it yet. It's just been crazy, and like, it's just, I'm pretty speechless, and I can't wait to sort of sit back maybe over Christmas and stuff and just think about like what has actually happened this year.
I think the most amazing thing that people really relate to you is the fact that you've always just said, be yourself. You don't stick to the mold. You're not your typical golfer, but what do you really think it is that people love about you so much?
What you see is what you get, and like, I like to have a good laugh and like spend time interacting with people, just getting to know people and just spending time, you know. They come out and watch tournaments and like the kids get involved, and I think that's really important for the kids to go home excited, wanting to play golf, wanting to come back to more events, and the same as like, well, the parents, the big kids as I call them as well.
Talking of mums, dads, kids, as soon as I walked into the British Masters with my dad this year, the first thing he said was, "Where's Beef? I want to see Beef." You just appeal to everyone. What's it like playing in front of a home crowd now?
It means a lot to me, and like I'd never ever dreamt of that, having that as like a kid and playing and like having that much support. So like when you come to your home event, one of your home events, and it's like everyone's sort of cheering you on, and even when I played bad on the weekend and stuff, they're like, "Don't worry, Beef, get it back on the next hole," and stuff, and like there was sort of no negative comments or anything. The support was just crazy.
Beef, if you had to choose one golfer to be the elephant of the tour, the thinker.
Harrington.
Oh my God. Oh my God.
He's scared.
Cool. You obviously spend so much of your time out on the road, and you know, you barely, I imagine, get to spend that much time off the course, but have you got to do some cool things this year?
It can get frustrating because you want to go and do bits and like sometimes say, "Oh, I want to go and do this, do that," and like you just never end up getting like round to do it, and sometimes you're going, "Well, next year I'll maybe book like fly back on Tuesday or something like that and have the Monday there," and then that changes because then you get into another tournament and you have to go back, and I really haven't done much.
Just sat on a plane and played a bit of golf.
Yeah, it goes so quick as well.
Yeah.
It does. It's frightening how quick it goes and how quick every sort of month, year seems to go. And then you realise you've played golf for that long and done nothing.
What a way to spend your life, Beef. Is there any countries that you've been to that you'd love to go back to, or ones that you wouldn't like to go back to, or ones that really surprised you?
China can be hard work.
Yeah.
And the first time I went there, I thought it was brilliant. I thought I don't have to speak to anyone, and I can just sort of go around and just sort of point at things, and that because of the language barrier. And after about 4 days, I'd had enough. And I went from thinking this is great to sort of this is hard work.
Yeah, it's difficult to know what to eat in some countries as well. Do you struggle with that? You're obviously a man who likes a burger, but you can't get burgers in China.
China's tough. We went into one restaurant and I saw this thing, it's all in Chinese, didn't have a clue what it was. And I was like, it's definitely some kind of like beef and that. So I kind of went like one of them like that. And they went, nope, flip the page. They're like, this thing here. And I looked at it and I was like, no. So I flicked the page back like that. I want one of these, no, like this. And I had to leave the restaurant. I went Pizza Hut in the end. and that I had to go Pizza Hut because I couldn't order, and we took a picture of it, and when I looked at it when I got back, it was something like sheep's brain soup. They were trying to give me.
Speciality of the day.
Yeah, and I had to walk out the restaurant. I kind of just went, I'm sorry, we've got to go, and just sort of waved goodbye and left.
If in doubt, head to Pizza Hut.
Yeah, and that's what happened.
I love that.
Play well tomorrow, lads. Enjoy it out there.
Nice bit of rhino, isn't it?
Zebra crossing. Sorry, Pete.
One of the most amazing things I imagine that's happened to you this year is getting your PGA Tour card. What was your reaction to that, and how much are you looking forward to heading over to America?
Yeah, it's going to be good fun. You know, every time I've gone over, I've had a good week and really enjoyed it. And I want to sort of try and get over there and play a bit more to learn. Really, I haven't played much over there, so it's a good experience for me to try and sort of improve my game, see what the difference is that side. So that's the reason I kind of went over and played it. I haven't really thought about the schedule yet. I said I'm going to sit down and have a think about it after the season and kind of go from there.
What's your take on the American fans? Because even over there, you know, again, your first real year out as a pro golfer on tour, but they're already hounding you, aren't they? What are they like?
Funny, man. Funny. Like, yeah, it started to pick up. So US Open, Bridgestone as well. That was quite big. But the real big one was, obviously after the Open, was US PGA. And that was crazy.
Yeah.
That was crazy. And like, I'd say when I played at the Open, it was like you walk up to the green and everyone will kind of cheer and sort of clap together. There, they just shout at you. And you just have like, there were some funny comments and I was literally walking down most fairways just giggling because like everyone was just shouting left side, right side like that. And I was like, yeah, that's good, man. I was like, cheers like this. And it was like both sides every hole for 4 days.
Are they even more intense than the fans on the European Tour, do you think?
Yeah.
But you love it, don't you?
I do, yeah. Honestly, I laugh for 4 days. Like every time, like walked to back at the tee, someone would say something. One guy shouted out on one hole, he went, beef, he went, do the truffle shuffle, like that, from the Goonies. Chunk from the Goonies.
Did you do it?
Like that. No, I just started laughing, man. I just kind of gave him a thumbs up and I was like, you're funny, man. Like that. So like you get heckled there as well. It's just mad.
Yeah, so next year is obviously a huge year for you, but we've got Christmas coming first. What are you going to be doing in your off season?
Got a little holiday planned after Dubai, and then just catch up with everyone at Christmas.
Take a big deep breath, I imagine.
Yeah, definitely, yeah.
When you look back on this year, what will you remember? What's been your standout moment, do you think?
Yeah, the Open, and just that, it was that weekend. It was just, I just can't believe how things went from being sort of quiet to that crazy. Yeah, there's so many highlights to it. Even going on Soccer AM, and that program I'd watched for years as a kid, and that to sort of go on that as well. So there's so many things.
And your family's reaction to all of this?
They just think it's mad. they really do, yeah. They just think it's crazy. She's like, we gonna get dinner or what?
Come on, girls. Well, Beef, the sun is going down. Thank you so much for joining me on my first ever safari. We've got a couple of sleeping lions over there. I think the animals are going to sleep. So thank you for joining us, and we can't wait to see what you do next year. I hope you've enjoyed it.
Yeah, I've loved it. Thanks for having me.
No probs.